building.
Turn that music. Turn that music in my ears.
Yeah, listen.
Turn music. Wait, man.
Listen. Yeah.
NTI.org.bb. NTI.org.bb. 5,000 courses free.
What?
From every evening right around 3. We got Indian NTI.org.bb. 5,000 courses free. Huh? Internet first get in here.
Slug it out of the building.
Wanna feel it? No, in here?
No, could never be.
Never.
Never. So what's happening?
NTI.org.bb and that will happening.
That's right.
Over 5,000 courses. And the price is absolutely free.
Free.
FREE, bitches ain't gonna pay a cent.
That means not a cent.
Not a cent in there. So let me give you a quick example. If you got a rum shop home, and you got 3 employees, and you want to give them small businessman some free, you can't afford to pay for classes. You don't got nobody in the teach the classes, right? You say to me, let them do that free. Let NTI do that free. Just like NTI.org.bb, and the course free. And it's from accredited universities too. In everything, over 5,000 courses, and every single one absolutely free. That's what's going on. NTI.org.bb, over 5,000 free courses, and that we're getting on this evening. Here at Tune, Barbados.
Yes.
We got a very special guest. A very special guest. You know what, we taking a tune first.
A tune first?
A one tune or two.
That's all right.
Come back and introduce Barbados to this special guest. And she can tell us why this message she has for us this evening is so important. I hear about sustainability and all that. You know, they're big words for you. You know she got better done for me.
You know she gonna be real smart too.
All right, good.
All right, Dave.
Let's see talk now, we.
Yeah. All right, Chris Gale. Yeah.
Ain't that Chris Gale? Man, party.
Yeah, I know.
Chris Gale, boy, that doy dibby. Let me get back to business and get professional. Okay, Denaye, saying the name right?
Yes.
Denaye Hinds.
Yes.
Denaye Hinds is a trailblazing sustainable entrepreneur. And can you tell me quick before you really go what is a sustainable entrepreneur?
A sustainable entrepreneur is someone who focuses on sustainability, which is basically looking to see how we can make people, planet, and profit work together.
Now, it says you're renowned for your leadership in sustainable hospitality, tourism, corporate ESG. For those who don't know what ESG is.
Environmental, social governance.
Or environmental, social governance.
All right.
The development. I used to love that. And sustainability compliance. With 15 years of experience, Denaye is dedicated to creating holistic solutions that prioritize environmental stewardship and play a role in shaping the future where businesses thrive in harmony with the planet. I love that, Denaye. How long? As a reader, you sound so interesting, they got stop. So please excuse me.
No worries.
When did you first get this inkling? Seeming this is what I want to do. This is what I need to do. When this first income, because it's something that we don't hear much about. But I feel from reading about it, it seems as though it's something that we need to hear about.
Of course, obviously. I mean, it was probably back when I was in high school, procrastinating as high school.
All of you. Don't feel no way. All of you the hardest.
And I was stuck going to the waste site of all places, and then I learned about engineering, and then I learned about how engineering can be a tool to innovate, how you can be creative in the field of engineering, and I fell into civil and environmental engineering, and it was in my college days that I understood nonprofit giving back, and I joined Engineers Without Borders. I headed that that organization back in college days, many, many moons ago. And that's when I learned that you could do sustainable engineering. That's when I learned about environmental engineering and different ways in which you can find solutions to the world's problems by also harnessing social impact, love for the planet, and just making money in the right way.
I love it. See, India was right. When you said so, he said, let me make sure you hear she first. He said, she's smarter than me.
Yeah, she's smart.
And she's smarter than me. You know what I mean? Denaye is the CEO of a consulting company, JustaTAAD, and that's TAAD LLC, and the co-founder of ACES Collaborative, a company focused on developing cutting-edge sustainable technologies.
Yes.
Sustainable technologies. So this song is saying new, completely new to me. If you had to explain to me, like in simplest way, what do you mean with this sounds so fancy, sustainable technologies?
Basically, we want to look at different ways in which we can scale up sustainability so that it's not difficult. Take farming, for instance, right?
Yes.
Where it's very labor intensive. We want to try to figure out different ways that we can innovate in the agricultural world to make it less labor intensive, make it more smart, make it more interesting for younger folk to get involved in. It's not grandfather, grandmother, old times. It is looking at ways to be creative and making things scalable, making things accessible, making things easier for modern people to handle and to deal with so that we can get solutions that are more beneficial to our planet and also to our bottom line.
All right. You see, we're a recent graduate. All you studying all this, you're still studying more. You study all these things in the past 15 years. If you're going through this, you're still studying.
Always learning. Always learning.
Which is what the NTI is preaching. You know what I mean? Learn in your own way. Take your time, but learn. They see that she's also a recent graduate of the third cohort of all these studied before. Can you tell me how did this particular course helped you? And I think it's really great at Coca-Cola and the NTI, the Caribbean and small nation like Barbados get together and do something like this. But can you explain how it helped you?
It actually helped me because it was a way for me to kind of understand a little bit more about the Bajan culture, a little bit more about business here, about how when you're looking to implement small businesses and medium-sized businesses throughout the Caribbean and throughout different parts where you're not normally from, how you can get a read for the culture and the vibe of a place and understand the needs, right? The whole point of being an entrepreneur is to meet a need. The whole point of going into business is to solve a problem. That's what we learned in engineering school, and that's what led me to say, you know what, let's jump in and let's see what this, I guess, entrepreneurship life is like here in Barbados and what are the needs that need to be filled. And what it taught me was in the first course led by, I believe it was Adrian Green, was mindset, which was really important because as an entrepreneur, that is your biggest asset. It's your mindset. It's not about yes, it's about who you know, and yes, it's about if you're able to explain yourself well. It's also about if you're able to gather financing and have a unique proposition, a unique selling proposition, how you treat your guests, how you treat people who you want to do business with. All of those are extremely important. But what I found interesting was the fact that they had someone in that course that spoke specifically to your mindset and how that can really derail you or it can put you on the path to success.
You find that that's something that we tend to overlook, that's the mindset. Because you find being something so easy, everybody knows you have to go our brain, we find something that we overlook. The way you think, how to think, what you should think, what you are thinking, what to look for, you know what I mean? You find that that's something that was overlooked, and how can we get people to really focus on that part and knowing that listen, if you change your mindset, focus on your mindset, that's 99% of the word.
I think it's extremely important because we hear and listen to so many things in a day, right? You bet a lot of people go into business.
Checking everything in one.
Everybody is always, you get so many things. You have 5 seconds to look at this, 10 seconds to look at this. You're worrying about society. You're worrying about pleasing your mom, pleasing your dad. You have so many different channels. I mean, now you can look up anything in the world, and how do you filter that information? How do you put your mind into a focused state that you can really say, what is the problem that I'm looking to solve? How am I doing this uniquely? And how can I creatively get more people to understand that this is what they need in their lives? So the mindset piece to me was so telling because even as a successful entrepreneur, I always think, everyone thinks about success differently. People go into entrepreneurship for different reasons, but it's understanding why you're doing what you're doing. And your mindset has a huge amount
And
to
that hurt, you know, that harder than you think. I used to always think that that's something very cliche. I had an uncle who always say so, like, I don't know what you're doing to start with. To begin with, you know, that's the word. You don't know what you're doing to begin with.
Yeah, true.
So I say, oh, if I know what you're doing, I'll be attempting it. But then as you get older, you know, you start studying, thanks for the army studies really. Like, if you don't know what to look for, you can start wrong, you can be wrong the whole way. How do you know? How do you know what to look for? What you should be focusing on?
Right. Well, it's the way you process information, right? And how you manage to think about how is this. You can think about it immediately. You can think about it in the future. You can think about it in the short term and in the long term. And how do you break those things down into small different pieces? I mean, starting a business is a huge undertaking, but how do you eat an elephant one piece at a time, right? So you have to have these strategic ways in which you can consistently transform, consistently innovate, consistently build upon what you learned before, and then move forward in a very strategic and a logic way. There are courses out there that teach you how to learn. Some people have been learning by memorization, some people learn by other means. But for me, it was writing down a lot. I used to write a lot. That was a big thing for me. That's how I got information to stick. I'm old school.
Old school.
And we got a course. We got a course in learning how to learn. I strongly believe we have a course in learning how to learn. If that's not the words verbatim, it's very close. But teaching you how to learn things, the NTI got a free course in that too. And for observing it and for people doing it, tell me like before them do the course, you would think, well, they just remember things good, they know to learn, but they ain't doing the course, you realize that it's a technique to everything, even to learning. And you yourself go and know how you just learn, how you best retain information. So you're so right. I was digging into your business a bit, and big ups to Raquel on the, so you know it's gonna show that everybody's work behind the scenes. And I saw first on the more than once. You come here on me, Indian real humble.
Yeah.
I see first to do some hotel, and then first to do something with some train. You come here humble. How like what were you first in terms of this work with the hotel and then the train? And tell us how did you get to be there being one first?
Again, it goes back to your mindset, it goes back to your level of dedication, and it goes back to not using fear as an excuse, but using fear as a motivator. So I was fortunate enough to work with some really innovative minds in the hospitality and sustainability industry, especially in hotels and tourism, which I loved. I love travel, I love hotels. You know, I'm an island girl, so we live where people vacation all the time. And one of my clients said to me, you know what? We want to become LEED certified, which is Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. We did that. They were the first hotel to do that in the Caribbean. They said they wanted to go a step further. We want to become carbon neutral, which basically means trying to neutralize whatever emissions you put out there in the atmosphere from your business operations. Everyone said it can't be done. It's never been done, not for a hotel. So they called me again, and I worked tirelessly with the team of that hotel, and they received the first carbon neutrality hotel certification in the Caribbean. I also had the chance to work with...
Impressive.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
They gonna pause there. Come on. I know you're humble right now, but there's great things. There's great things to carry on. You're not finished there.
No, I'm not.
So if show you, don't let it get bigger for our praise and kind of station. It's true. Be there hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's how cool about me. Right, so go on, tell us about the train now.
So yeah, the first high-speed rail train in the United States. Everyone said that couldn't be done.
Number one.
Yes, in Miami. So I knew them a while back in previous relationships. They called me up. They said, Denaye, we want to have a sustainability person. I was a consultant with them through my company, JustaTAAD, and we went forward to look at certification or to achieve a rating system called WELL, Health Safety. This was just after COVID. Everyone's scared about the space, air quality, safety measures. How do we live well?
You step into this field where they got pause. Sorry, you step into this field and then after COVID, where the world is, where everybody's senses so heightened, like everybody's so paranoid, and you just tell yourself again. Yeah, again into this.
Yes, yeah.
That's crazy.
So we wanted to just encourage people
Yeah.
to say, listen, let's get back on mass transit. Let's get back to our life. Let's get back to motivating and doing things, right?
Mhm.
So we wanted to give them something that gave them confidence and told them, you know what? It is safe to ride the train again. It is safe to get back on with your life again after COVID. So we looked at the WELL health safety rating.
Yeah.
It had never been done for a movable structure. They only did it for bricks and mortar, right? A lot of office buildings, a lot of entertainment complexes. It had never been done for a movable train. So with my engineering background, I called their engineer and they said, well, we don't know, we're not sure, it can't be done. I said, can is not a word that I understand.
No.
Let's figure this out. Let's look at this. It's basically a hotel on wheels. A hotel is a structure. It's just on wheels. It's moving.
Yeah.
So why can't we apply this criteria with small tweaks and different ways that we can back it by science and apply it and make it happen? And we did it. So we don't take no for an answer. It's just not something that I understand.
No.
I was looking through, right? I didn't know, see what Indian showed me. She said, that ain't all. The hotel is not all. The train is not all. It's about airport. She said about airport. First airport in the world to receive green global certification. How difficult was that to obtain, and what process must an airport go through to achieve that or receive that? Sorry.
Well, an airport has to go through the same. Well, this is Green Globe certification, so it's a certification specifically for tourism, hospitality, and businesses, right? So it's worldwide. It's recognized worldwide. It has over 350 plus criteria that you must meet, and they have to go through.
How much is it again?
350 plus, so about 358 or so. It changes every.
You said like a small number, like 350 is a big number.
Well, in the world of sustainability compliance, there's never a big enough number because there's always so many things that you have to consider. It's the social, it's the environmental, it's the governance, it's the cultural aspects, it's also aspects of history and aspects of getting out into the community. So the airport decided that they wanted to go for this. I worked with them as a partner in terms of their auditing, with their auditing partner, and we had to go through and basically make sure that they met all of these criteria and were able to become certified. And they had a brilliant platform. They looked at the Sustainable Development Goals, which is basically the global goals for sustainability of the world. And they did an amazing job just breaking that down and taking that information, not just within their operations, but also into the community and to the schools. So they did a lot of work with schools to help them to understand about what is sustainability, why is it important, and how they could apply it, not only to their operations in the airport, but also with, the airport has a lot of vendors, a lot of different shops, a lot of different food establishments. So all of these vendors had to work in partnership and collaborate together to meet these sustainability criteria. And we look at all of those things, from their waste operations to their water, to their energy use, to, again, what they're doing in the community, how they're maintaining their health, all of that, over 350 plus criteria. And they were able to meet that criteria, and they became the first airport in the world to be certified under this certification.
That is absolutely incredible. We can take in an ad, we can take in one or two tunes, but maybe come back. I wanted to tell us how can we get Barbados more on board? Do we need to work with the children? Do we need to create programs in the communities, programs in the school? You understand me, Indian? I want to know how can Indian and myself get our families and our friends.
Don't forget Chris Gill.
And Chris Gill. Chris Gill, I ain't walk on in because he make me walk out and forget he got a show to do, but big up Chris Gill in the back. I want you to explain to us, how can we get our friends and family more on board without it feeling too complicated or cumbersome to explain to them? You get me? We can take it out of some music.
Completely.
Thank you very much and great job, Denaye. NTI.org.bb, 5,000 free courses.
Remember who was talking about that NTI Coursera course, developing interpersonal skills? Want people that enroll in a lovely independence happen. Listen, enroll now and complete this 3-hour course by December 15th, and you got a chance to go home with a lovely Bajan Christmas ham. Look for the winners on our social media pages. Make sure you follow at NTI Star Bajan, because learning does feel sweeter with a little ham.
The NTI and Coursera extend joy, love, and peace to you for the season.
Midweek mindset, Hot 95.3 FM.
Anything that the bar give me plenty. I'll be the cash out for the century. Go! Now
NTI over. Yup. Shaping the start baiting. You know we do what we do, fam. I don't give up. Don't give up. Don't forget the website. That's nti.org.bb. Over 5,000 free courses. Free.
5,000 FREE, but all by accredited university as well.
Yeah.
Developing an entrepreneurial mindset, first steps towards success. Developing an entrepreneurial mindset, first step towards success. And this course is by the NTI and it is free. nti.org.bb. This course is absolutely free. To create a successful business, it is not only about what you do, technical execution, it's also about how you think. Denaye said that earlier.
That's
also
right.
About how you think. See, I said we had a course about it. This course provides learners with insights to reframe their thinking in order to maximize their chances for success. I love that. In order to maximize their chances for success. And if you're in business, of course, everyone in business, like even if you're selling snow cone, you want to maximize your chances for success. That's the reason you're doing it. You love it, yes, but you love God comes with success too. And money and success is bring money. So try and do the course. NTI.org.bb. Absolutely free. Next level offer with Michigan State University. See what I told India?
Yeah.
By universities. So shout out to NTI for purchasing these courses from universities all over the world by the Michigan State University, but it's only 14 hours to complete. Only 14 hours to complete. So here we're going. If you want me, you put the block and like
Yeah.
because you know me deal with everybody. Shout out to all the youngsters. So you put the block and you got your phone. You can take your phone for a little 20 minutes. You ain't got to tell a lot of time, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm telling the body man, stamp your phone for hour. I'm saying.
Or your laptop or whatever.
It's 14 hours. Well, that's true. Any device.
Any device.
No Wi-Fi or data charges either. So then that's you. So let's see you on the block breezing and liming, Chris Gill. And that's cool. You can take your phone for a little 20 minutes and go through the course, go through the first 2 or 3 steps or so and put it back in your pocket. You know what I mean? Tomorrow come and do that again.
Another 20.
And then next day again and quit so you do it already.
Yeah.
Easy. So
it's very easy.
Easy, so you understand all courses are absolutely free. Now, Denaye.
Yeah.
We came to 4 or 5, so you got about 4 minutes. So you have to give me time to tell us at State Chris Gill, Indian, and Uncle Sluggy, how can we get our family and friends on board more? And what messages should we be pushing to help others to understand how easy sustainable or sustainability is? Why it is important for us to do so.
Sustainability, just think about responsibility. Think about common sense. Think about water quality. Think about saving energy. Think about reducing your impact in general in terms of where you go. Walk instead of driving. Think about lowering your emissions. When we say your emissions, we mean, okay, consider if you're able to upgrade to an electric car, get an electric car. You know, for tourism businesses, just look at your water quality, look at your water sources, look at your water supply. You know, if you need to make sure, I mean, water is life, right?
Yes.
So, you know, shout out to EarthSmart, call EarthSmart, get your water systems looked at, get your water systems clean, make sure that water quality is there. If you're looking to try and reduce your energy use, try to figure out how you can get solar panels. I mean, Barbados is an amazing country that's focused on green energy. They have a plan, they have a goal. There are opportunities out there for you to get access to look at integrating new and clean energy. In your household, just try to be more responsible about the things that you do. And if you're looking as a corporation or as a business to figure out where to start, how to get involved, call me, JustaTAAD LLC. I can get your ESG up and running. We can take you through steps and phases, and you can figure out how to best manage your impact and manage your resources so that you're managing your business successfully, as well as making sure that you're taking care of the planet, because we do not have a planet B.
So where can we find JustaTAAD?
JustaTAAD. You can go on my website, www.JustaTAAD.com.
That's TAAD.
JustaTAAD.com. You can email me, reach us at JustaTAAD.com. And you can find me on Instagram at JustaTAAD LLC.
Nice. I love Barbados here. I said, even if it's selling snow cone, somebody said me said TG's Enterprises snow cone carrot for rent.
Aren't they?
Bigger.
Aren't they?
TG's Enterprise bigger itself. Troy, we graduate Troy, you'll say 247-2299. Troy, enough love. That means that people listening. That means that people listening. So bigger TG's Enterprises on the outside. Shout outs to every single body locked on. Before we go though, I have to say, because the first time I in studio since I got the news last week while I was going on tour with my youngsters from Ben Got Talent. I got a call that I got an award for Caribbean Youth Mentor of the Year.
Wow,
so,
that's good. That's good. Yeah.
But Ronnie Clark, Ronnie Clark is always telling me sluggy that radio work. She many times again frustrated trying to get the message out, trying to get the work out, trying to get support for the youth. Ronnie's always telling me what you fighting for. You got a privilege, you got a youth platform, so you got shout out to Starcom Network got in a dope because of the youth platform. It got Indian as well. So many people seeing the word and hearing about the word, because you could do all the work in the world, lifting the body and being impacted by it. You're doing that. That's it. I learned it can't be just on a treadmill running. It got impact people lives, but it got showed to the Caribbean Youth Development Council. Thanks for making me the Youth Mentor of the Year. They had all the mentors in the Caribbean, and then for all the mentors in the Caribbean, like the top ones from each country, then the shortlist to 3. And they put Sluggy against 2 Trinidadians. But you know, and it's not Barbados who was choosing later, it was them. And I still get choosing.
They know it was you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And it wasn't by votes either. Them was looking at the work you do and listening to what you're doing, choosing. So on the rail, they got bigger everybody in Barbados, and they got bigger Starcom Network, and they got bigger Hot 95.3
FM.
BC Nation's #1 station.
I believe
for a reason. I know we got Indian and Chris Gill. I know we got Indian and Chris Gill. We got the #1 mentor in the Caribbean, the boy Uncle Sluggy.
Yeah.
We got the #1 tag team in the world, Indian and Chris Gill. Every single day, Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. on 95.3 Indian.
Yes.
You've been great there. Thank you so much for accommodating me. Thank you for making it easy. Chris Gill, bigger yourself, you know what I mean? Denaye, you were phenomenal. I don't think you could have made it.
So much.
I don't think you could have made it any easier.
She's super smart, brother. She's super smart.
Or Indian say that.
Like rocket
I
science.
also like to work with the youth as well. So if you want to tag
Take your time,
team,
don't rush it.
sustainability too.
Take your time, I say, don't rush it. Be here for you. Tell us again.
I'm happy to work with the youth to talk to them about sustainability, to talk to them about presenting, to talk to them about how they can impact their lives and be just more sustainable stewards for our earth.
Right, so Hot 95.3, how we've met things happen now. Shout out to the National Peace Program to again a plug in the NTI show.
Yeah.
Just made me the field coordinator for the entire country. So every single district, every school, every community is my responsibility to coordinate for everything going on in the field. So whatever you want happen, it can make happen. You know what I mean? They give the wrongest body that can happen. So don't tell me it won't happen, because they got the power to make it happen now, thankfully. But on a real though, thank you very much to the government of Barbados.
Yeah.
Thank you to the people of Barbados, man. 105.3 FM, nation's #1 station. Keep it locked, keep it loaded. Indian Chris Gill, enough love, boom.
Yeah. So Denaye, enjoy the rest of your day. Slug
Thank
down, big
you.
yourself. Right, brother? That's
Thank you for
right.
having me.
Okay, guys, so our music was brought to you with the compliments of the National Transformation Initiative, shaping the